Terrified of this topic, so let's freaking go. This question is asking about the potential impacts on a child of overuse of screen time in early childhood. So currently the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no screen time before the age of 18 months, but why is that? I'm going to give you this information with the caveat that I am also a mother, and I understand that sometimes we turn on the TV because we need a moment to breathe, to self-regulate, and that's important too. So I want you to take the information that I give you and make the decision that works best for your family, okay? I am not at all demonizing parents who turn on the TV. So we know that when a person, either a child or an adult, looks at a screen, we get a little hormone boost in our brain that makes us feel good. And that can be why, as adults, it can be hard to put our phone down. The thing is that we get that hormone boost just by turning on the screen. We don't have to do any work. But the whole function of play in childhood is that a child has to work to get that gratification. They're moving their body while they're playing, they're problem solving while they're playing, and that is where the important work of child development comes in. So if a child is sitting in front of a screen and they're getting that little burst of gratification just from sitting there with no work, then we may see a child less willing to do the other, more explorative types of play that we really need them to do to develop on track. And the reason that the AAP says no screens before 18 months is because the earlier we introduce screens, the earlier that a child gets used to getting that gratification without having to do work, the stronger the connections are in their brain that they shouldn't have to work for gratification, the more likely a child is to really want to do this, to really want to use the screen rather than working for play. So that doesn't necessarily mean that TV cannot be used as a tool when we need it. However, we do need to keep in mind that we want to prioritize other activities. So if you're seeing signs that all that your child wants to do is watch the TV, then we need to start talking.